Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today we are going to be cleaning the entire house because I cannot tell you the last time that I was able to complete this. So I am taking advantage that it is a weekend. Jose is not working and he can take care of the kids, so I can go ahead and give this whole house a good wipe down because these floors really need it. But before we can get to the floors, I have to clean everything else. So this is going to be a jam-packed video full of motivation. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be starting off in Aiden's room because first of all, it wasn't that big of a mess. So it was one of the easiest rooms to tackle and start off with so that I can get motivated to do the rest of the house. And also it was later in the day, so it was about to be Aiden's bedtime. So I just wanted to make sure I was able to get his room accomplished before he had to go down for the day. So I'm just going to be straightening up his toys and his bed, cleaning the mirror, and then also vacuuming and mopping the floors. Now I am making my way into our bedroom, and here you can see it is complete chaos. There's a random desk in the middle of our room because with all this craziness going on, Jose is now working from home, and this was the only spot in the house where we could actually close the door and give Jose some peace and quietness while he works, because since he is working from home and he's on the phone all the time, he does need to have a little bit of quietness because Kailey knows that her dad is home and she tries to come in here all the time trying to be with him while he's working, but obviously he has to get his work done. So he has a little office set up in our bedroom. It's not the most convenient, but we have to make it work for the time being. So I'm just going to be tidying up the room, making the bed, and cleaning off the desk and his little work area that he has there because he literally just leaves all the little sticky notes all over the place and it drives me nuts. So I'm just going to be straightening out a little bit and then do the same as in every other room of the house, just clean the counters and then work our way down to vacuuming and mopping the floor.
Oh, when you look at me like that, I swear that something in the air so vibrant. Now I'm just pointing out the fact. Hey, oh, won't you tell me how you feel? Hey, you keep looking at me, looking at you, feeling so deep, gonna catch an overload. Looking at me, looking at you, babe. I've been looking at you all day. Looking so good, looking at me, making me feel like I do it for you. Looking so good, looking at you, babe. Hey, I think I'm into you.
I like to get all of the bedrooms out of the way every time I do a whole house clean with me, so I just like to start there. And since I already did Aiden's room and our bedroom, now I'm finishing off by cleaning Kailey's bedroom before we move into the high traffic areas, which is the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom. So I'm just going to be tidying up in here, making Kailey's bed, cleaning her toys. And I was actually getting pretty hot in this shirt, even though it was off the shoulder. It was also not the most convenient to clean in. So here in a little bit you will see me change into a different shirt because I just had to get rid of that one so that I can clean in peace.
How can I compare thee when no one ever could come close? Look around, but I can't see. That is usually just how it goes. Brought a new horizon, opened up our doors to something more. Spun me round and you shook me, got me tainted to the core. So tell me what to do when nothing, no one ever comes close to you.
Here I am bringing in Kailey's table that we had pulled into the kitchen because she was doing a little arts and crafts project with her dad. She painted a flower pot, and of course some of that paint made its way onto the table. So I'm just going to be using the Method antibacterial spray and the wildflower scent to try and remove all of that paint.
Trying to lose every single trace of you, but I know it's true that nothing, nothing, I said nothing comes close to you. No, nothing, I said nothing comes close to you. In a million days and in a million ways, I know this to be true, that nothing, nothing.
You probably already know the drill by now, so I'm just going to vacuum and mop the floors. Moving into the restroom, I'm going to disinfect everything by spraying the Lysol disinfectant spray all over and then just letting it sit for a good 10 minutes like it says on the back of the packaging so that it can do its job. And while that sits there, I am going to clean off the mirror with the Method Glass and Surface Cleaner and then just come back and wipe everything down once the Lysol has done its job of disinfecting. We actually spent some time outside today, so the living room is not as big of a mess as it usually is because this is where we live. We just migrate from the living room to the kitchen to the bathroom and just all over the house because where else can we go? Nowhere really. But because of that, the living room is not a huge mess. There were only a few toys, some of which had made their way underneath the couch, so I'm just going to be pulling all of that out and then vacuuming and mopping. Before moving into the kitchen, I am going to throw in a load of laundry so that I can get that going while I do finish cleaning up. So I'm just going to throw in a load with some Lysol disinfectant laundry booster and some Tide detergent.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far.
For dinner, we had leftovers, so the kitchen was not that big of a mess. But here you can see we actually had a little bit of wine that day because these times are just stressful. And Jose and I rarely ever drink, so the fact that we had a little glass of wine just says how stressed out we are these days. We're ready for all of this to be over with, as I'm sure you all out there are. But hopefully we can all just get through these crazy times and get back to some sense of normality. But back to cleaning, since I got a little off tangent there, but I am just clearing off all the counters, moving all the dishes over to the sink so that I can go ahead and get them all nice and cleaned.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. And baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, heart made of stone. But I'm just fine, I'm gonna shine. I'm alright, alright, alright. I'm celebrating.
I am still using the mixture of hydrogen peroxide and dish soap in this glass container, so I'm just spraying down the countertops, giving them all a good wipe down, and then you already know, making our way down to the floors to vacuum and mop.
Not stirred, just a lesson that I've learned, and so it goes. Tables turn, and you're on your own. When I think about the way, when I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. And baby, you don't belong. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. And baby, you don't belong. Yeah. Time flies, close your eyes. Imagine you could see everybody else's dream, what a comfort it would be. All along, standing strong, the way it ought to be. But you can never walk alone on your way to being free. We're only human after all. Nothing could make us fall apart. I'm ready to answer for what I've done wrong in my life. It's
And that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and got tons of cleaning motivation. I hope you are all staying safe, doing well, that we can all get through this sooner rather than later. And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video if you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.